Okay, now that you know that you have to write your general statement and your thesis statement, you have to put them together in a clearly organized way. So think of this as a puzzle. You're putting the pieces together that make your essay. A lot of times, non-native speakers of English will think, what do I write? What do I say? Well, if you follow our strategies, you can plug in the areas that are important. If you, for example, 1 + 1 = 2. So we're giving you the numerals, or we're giving you the parts that you can plug in so that you don't feel overwhelmed by the idea that you may not know what to write. So the introduction is clearly one of the most important parts of the essay. How do you write it? Let's take a look here on this slide. How to write an introduction. For IELTS writing task 2, keep your introduction short and simple. Don't waste time with a long introduction. The main body paragraphs are more important. So if you looked at the last video, we wrote our general statement, and immediately following the general statement, we did what? We put the thesis statement right behind it. Why? Because we want to get our main ideas out there as quickly as possible in as brief amount of time as possible. Do not spend time writing a lot of big fancy words. That will not help you to get the score you're looking for on the IELTS. In fact, it may only confuse both you and the IELTS examiner if you're not using these words correctly. Keep your words simple and to the point. Now, it's not on this slide, but I'll give you a trick. When you're writing sentences, your sentences should be no more than between 8 to 18 words. 8 to 18 words, max 20. Why? After 20 words, you are repeating yourself in some form or another. So if you write a sentence that's between 8 to 18, max 20 words, you're probably going to be pretty clear about what you want to say. You can practice this, and this will help you. All right? So first, plan your introduction. First sentence, introduce the topic of the computers in education, and this is our essay computer topic example. Write your general statement, and then write your thesis statement. So here's a different question, though. It says, to what extent do you agree or disagree? This is not purely an agree or disagree. This is how much do you agree versus how much you disagree, or how much do you disagree versus how much you actually agree. So in this case, you have to acknowledge both views, although you will personally, in your essay, come out more positive than negative. You still, however, have to acknowledge that there is another side to the argument. We do it all the time when we're having discussions and debates with our friends and families, colleagues, or classmates, correct? This is no different, only you're doing it in writing form. Now, writing a conclusion. We told you, or I told you earlier, that you can restate or repeat your position from your introduction. Let's take a look in this slide. Rewrite your opinion, but make it short, simple, and fast, as the main body paragraphs are much more important. So here, we've talked about this already. We've had this particular conclusion in another slide. So write, as a tactic or strategy, write your general statement, then write your thesis statement using language that will show that you understand that there are various ideas working together. More disadvantages than advantages means you understand both of them are at play. But you're going to come out more on the negative than the positive. That's just the nature of the actual exam. So key takeaways here. When you're writing your introduction, write your general statement first. Write your thesis statement immediately following. Try to keep your words between 8 to 18, max 20 words in all of your sentences so that you can be organized and clear. This will also help you to monitor your word count and write faster so that you can complete the IELTS writing task 2 in good time. I'll see you in the next video.